Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring.
You're beautiful.
It's time for us to at least begin the Elphael race of the Haligtree. I still don't really want this to go too far over half an hour, but this area can be a pain, and it is kind of long. I'm trying to think which order I think is best to do things in. I have a cheese method for the Guardian down there, so maybe we'll deal with that at an opportune time. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're going to deal with our way across all of this though. Be careful of them because they will blow themselves up. It's not exactly the most pleasant of experiences when they do that. These Haligtree boyos are quite devout. You're going to see that your runage is going to seriously creep up here. So, you know, if you are getting quite high on them and you feel like you're in a position where, you know, you'd rather go and spend them than continue going forward, definitely do that. You can power up pretty quickly around here, and I don't see any reason why you wouldn't do that. I think, like in terms of a PvE, if you were to stick to a build, and I feel like a really nice level, I feel like 200 for like a PvE build is where it's just where I'm at. Like if you want to be, and it is a little bit everything build-ish, because it is very like, well, if at 200 I can use any spell and any combination of like intelligence weapons and stuff, right? Which kind of defeats the purpose of what a PvP build aims to do. Usually a PvP build will have like a gimmick or a way that it wants to fight, rather than having access to like many abilities. But I feel like PvE, like when you're co-oping and stuff, you're going to want way more options. Definitely the Galabash is going to blow me up. I know, excuse me sir. Stop that. I was lucky there, he decided he wasn't going to explode on me, instead fight me properly. Oops. As you can see, like when you're coming around here, that you can come down the steps, and we're gonna take the steps first, I think. That way we can clear out the bits that you can easily get to and from. Excuse me. Oh, what? Iframes? No. Can't win through having iframes on your stand-up. It's just not fair. So what is this? Take those out. That's actually way easier than jumping down the bottom now. I think about it. Let's take care of the big guy. Excuse me. What are you just doing? Oh, I see. You were trying to spray poison at me. I was like, what are you drinking? Doesn't look like a flask. Big guy. Oh, it's going to aggro. I don't want to aggro. It really is no slouch at range, so cheesing it from here isn't going to be the way. But being as it's aggroed, I kind of want to cheese it now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Roll across here. You don't hit the roof thing. Come on. Continue about your business. Oh, it's going to aggro. Stuff it. It's not going an opportune way. Oh no, it's going to knock me off the ledge. That's not what I wanted. Excuse me. No. Oh, we're going to die now. I can't believe I survived that. Wait, we need to heal. Double chug. And the cheese method then is basically stand here. Just going to stand here for me. We'll still get a couple of little bits of light through, but really isn't the worst. There we go, now you're in the doorway. This became a done deal. But be careful here, some of them will spawn on the inside. But this is far better than trying to take it on through being out there with it. Mostly because, I mean, it didn't try to use it there. It does like its slam into the ground, and it kind of like creates like a pool of rot, which is just really annoying to try and avoid. So we're going to avoid that. I think this is a stone sword key down here. Could be wrong, but I think it is. Nope, I was wrong. Something actually better. Sombering Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. How many of those do we have? See, I now don't actually mind upgrading something. As long as there's one spare so that you can test a different weapon. It's not the end of the world. So when we get to the end of the game, obviously I'll demonstrate how you can kind of overwrite your save on the PlayStation. It's a little bit more complicated on the PC. I was playing around with it today. It seems. Or maybe it's just complicated if it's not linked to your PC. I put a build mule save onto my Steam today. So that's from the stairs from before. I think we can jump across there, but I'm going to choose not to. Pretty obvious here, we just need to break its crystals, and then we're all good. Excuse me. But I think the fact you do rot is obnoxious. Oh cat, please don't stop. Come on. Ah, this thing freaking annoys me so much. There we go, right. Look how little damage it's taken. Such an obscene. No, mate. You're supposed to take more damage now. Let's go on quickly. At least you stagger easily. Excuse me, who invited you? I need to see to my cat. I'm gonna have to hope I don't get killed. 1 second. Okay, so crystal dude is down. We can. I don't know if it's still aggro. No, it's gone back across. Good. You know what? I must have jumped across here before. I cannot remember how I got out of this. Maybe I died. This was another area where many deaths were had. I'm starting to wish I had made myself invisible here. Not going to get you through the wall, am I? It's not going to matter. There's more than one in here, so be careful. That's you down. I mean, realistically speaking, we can face them one-on-one. I shouldn't really need to rely on the Aduda's Moonblade, but I just really enjoy using it. Come here. No. No, I wasted one. Never mind. Gotta use a flask. Excuse me, sir. No. I hear something flying. I don't know why. In terms of reference, though, the place that we just went was down there. We jumped back across to basically where we saw the stairs anyway. So, getting back to where we are isn't the biggest of problems. Oh, that's going to restore our flasks, isn't it? Let's do that. Just because it's going to help me out right now for the video. We'll jump across for here. I'm going to get that. God, what are you trapping me into? Yeah, thank you. It's one of the first few where, like, why aren't you aggroing? Or weird, where it's actually been like mega useful. Excuse me, no. Dude, I didn't mean to do the second one. Damn. She was... Wow, she buffed herself early. Okay, we'll be back for that in a second. Okay, so I figured we'd start back from the jump off, just so you guys can see, like, the route back here, and I haven't exactly killed everything on the way, has gotten me, like, 32k. Just to kind of hit home the point that, you know, like, coming around here is gonna seriously start. Why have you, like, been a completely different enemy this time? It's so strange. Sometimes they just aggro, like, randomly. Come on then, let's go. Standing there isn't going to help you much. I know why you're standing there, it's because there's one to my side. Come on. I'm not crazy enough to rush you in there. Come out here now. I say that, she's gonna make just one combo then. Whoa! As predicted. Good thing is you haven't gone anywhere, which means I can recover my health potion I just used. Where are you? I thought there was one to the side. Guess I was wrong. Loot me, give me the loot. Clean rot. Night. Finley, I haven't used it. There's so many of these summons I haven't used because I've just been using the mimic. Maybe we'll have to try some different ones. Yes. It's actually kind of a nice shortcut being able to come across here, isn't it? Things we cleared in there already. Do you have... Oh, have not aggroed. Will aggro if I attack your friend. Wow. Protective. Aren't you? Can you please not do that? It's like the most craziest move. Oh my god. Oh, I see. You buff when you do rapid attacks. It's like you're wearing the talisman. Oh man. I'm getting annihilated. Stop. Right, we need to not get caught in the middle of all that. And we can't go trying to cross that bridge right now. This is Ballista Central across there. Although I don't think the alternative route is much better. Stop that. Oh man, there's two of them. Right. Can we please stop now? Can we please? There we go. That's better. So now that we can move in a more orderly fashion, you're just going to aggro on me. We killed your friend already. It should just be you, right? Yes. Hello. Oh, excuse me. Stop. The annoying thing is we're really close to a grace, and we're probably going to die again soon. There's just so many reasons to die here. I want that. Thank you. So we could go across. Oh, actually, yeah, that's perfect. That's the perfect way. 1 minute though. Really no way to come across. No reason to come across that way. Okay, yeah. I'm happy with where we are. This is not ideal though. And then we should now find to come over here. Did we clear in there? No, we didn't clear in there. Whoa! What? They shot me off! No! And there's why I didn't want to come down there. I was not expecting me to shoot them off. Round 2 for that. Okay then, so, apologies. On the way back, I decided that I'd found something interesting that I hadn't looked at before. That is that we can jump over here. And there's a chest up there. So, I died to reset, so I've lost about 300k in runes. But it was worth it. So basically up here then. And obviously, in case you can't tell, that's where we faced. Oh yeah, it's well worth it as well. That's where we faced the clean rock knight from in there. And I think this is actually going to give us a nice convenient way back onto this branch. Now rather than just trying to walk back across there... Oh sorry, I got real bad hiccups there. Oh, and see, because this is actually kind of important. I'm going to try... Oh, I'm not going to be able to reach, am I? This is where the range of spells becomes a disadvantage over like physical stuff. Like you could use... well, I'm sure you could use a bow to get this far, but maybe not actually. Tell you what we can use though, and that is our trusty bandit knife. Stealth mode engaged. It's not an auto aggro. We'll take that bad boy. Always more than one way to skin a cat. That little bandit knife is becoming a rather clutch item for us at this point. Can we please get a bleed on you? Oh man. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna get shot. Where is it? It's loading. Surely can't shoot this way. Yeah, surely not. Right. Stop it. Let's get here. I think I kind of want to grab the grace right now. Right, we've got rotten already. We really don't need freaking poison as well. Can you not? Can't have much stamina left. There we go. So in terms of where we want to go, clear eyes in here. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop it. Do we want to clear this right now? I suppose we can. We're getting towards the end of where we want to kind of start ending the episode, which is good because we are close to the grace. If I die here, it's going to be really annoying. Yeah, I can do. I'll do you. Come on. No, I ran out of FP. No sir. No dice. This room of yours is not doing you favours, is it? Up the way! Ah! That's straight in the Scarlet Rot as well. Absolute loser. Get off me! These are absolutely ludicrous, really. I just realised I was on the bandit deck of this because I didn't try and attack. Get off me! Seriously. There we are. Right, let me take that off. Kill. Greaves. The good thing is this kind of makes it so that all we have left is the centre area. Which annoyingly is the worst bit, because it's got like 3 or 4 of those in it. I'm glad I moved then. I really didn't want to restart this area. Right, okay, let's go for the grace. That's happening now. The only reason I didn't go for the grace is because these guys will be able to shoot us as soon as we come out from where it is. So going back this way isn't necessarily ideal. Get off. Sword ashes, and then loot there. So basically all we need to do to get to the Grace is to run behind the big guy there. I don't know whether or not it is better to go this way. Oh! Sorry. I did wonder what this balcony was for, and now I know that it's for this. Let's see how good my parkour is. If my parkour here is weak, we're going to miss. Nope, but we've got it. Just about good enough. So that'll mean we can get down for the Grace. Nice and easy. Smith and stone, big guys there. It will come into here as well, so just be careful. Now, of course, if you got here and didn't lose all of your runes like I did, get yourself some levels. If you're following my kind of build, maybe get some more mind. As you can see, we're running out of FP a lot. And the more capacity we have right now, the more times we can fill it with the flask. So that is a very good way to increase the amount of damage we can do per run, you might say. He's not. When you get hit by that, you're right, I was itching my eye. Poor excuse I know, but it's only going to get stuck by the door anyway. Excuse me, it's a drink. There we go, big Erdtree thing is dead. What else in here? Nobody. I mean nobody. I don't think I know anybody that fights all these. You can just grab it and leave. Like, I don't know why you would put yourself through fighting those. So that leaves us with... there's one piece of loot near the beginning that I didn't pick up. So let's do that, and then... all that leaves is the lower trenches and the path forward. The path forward shouldn't be all that long now, which is good. So I just didn't get... where are we? We're here. Try and look at them. Like, I don't know if these guys are like hollow, more like hollows. Most of the enemies are very like kind of human in the way they look, unlike usual in these games. Usually like they're kind of undead or something, kind of that you're not supposed to like really feel about. But now these seem like way more human than usual in these games. So what we're going for right now is, where are we? So we want to go in left. Just because I know it's going to drive people crazy. It would drive me crazy too. Completely understand. Excuse me, sir. Loot. And loot. Michaelan Knight's Sword. Is that taken all the way to the bottom? Oh no, it's just to there. It's really not all that useful to me. This wouldn't even be useful for trying to snipe the big guy either, which is also kind of annoying. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. 25 minutes is pretty good actually. I don't know which way round I want to deal with the trench. There's quite a bit down there, because there's a stone sword key entrance, kind of this end, and then a few kind of rooms on the left, including that one with the hole in. Haven't been in anything along that kind of floor that you can see just below us. So I guess we'll do it from this angle. I guess we'll do it from this angle. I really want to level up. I think I'm gonna cave. I'm just gonna use the Lord's Runes. I'll leave the rest in there. I'm gonna cave. That was like a level in itself nearly. It just makes me feel better, that's all. Cool. So the next one then we're gonna do the middle bit / lower levels of this. Coming up this way. Obviously we'll avoid the crossbows at the end, and then we can go into the Haligtree bit. Should be like a lake of, well, not a lake of rock, but like a small pool of it. That's where we're going to see Millicent next as well. So yeah, see all you guys soon for that.